Hi, I'm Gus. I'm a first year MA Fashion Studies student at Parsons, and this is my apartment. Alright, so coming in we have this sick mirror. It's great for some fit checks. This is kind of our common area. We have a little coffee table here, which is nice to just sit and chat. Nice to have some space other than bedrooms and the kitchen. So I'll bring you into the common area. So over here we have our couch, our TV, nice place to watch sports, watch Netflix, whatever, good spot to unwind. This is our kitchen area. It's a super big kitchen, especially for Paris, so we're really lucky. This is our table. We got 8 seats, which is great because we can host a couple people and have big dinners with the apartment, which is super nice. We have our sink, stovetop, oven, dishwasher, a bunch of plates and bowls, pretty much everything we need. Little pantry section here. We have full fridge and freezer, which is really nice. Again, for Paris, just having all this space is really huge. Back through the common area, well, I'll take you to my room so you can see what a bedroom looks like. This is our hallway. We have bathrooms here. The bathrooms are mostly shared, but all but one of the bedrooms are singles, so that's really nice. Laundry area and some more storage right here. We have a washer. It's a washer and dryer combined, which initially I was skeptical about, but it ended up working out really well. And for those of you who know Paris, having any kind of washer or dryer is kind of a blessing. Okay, so this is my bedroom. We have a really nice, spacious bed, which is great for obviously sleep, but also getting work done occasionally. We have a little bit of desk space, which is also good for work, and just a little bit of storage. Looking out into the courtyard, we have a super nice view, typical Parisian Haussmannian architecture, which is great, and it's nice to have this much natural light in the bedrooms. So coming over here, we have the bathroom area. Again, super spacious for Paris. A really nice shower in here. Yeah, and then mirror, a bunch more storage space for anything you might need. We'll go to the best part, which is the closet. Walk-in closet, which really I don't think I'd seen in Paris until now, so that's pretty awesome. Space for laundry, but also a bunch of clothing storage, which for any student involved in fashion is always a nice thing. And we get not one, but 2 of these, which is really great. Obviously you can tell that I need it. So yeah, it's a pretty great bedroom. Okay, so our building has a couple courtyards, which is super nice. We have the smaller one out back here. This is also where the trash is, back in those containers over there. But it's pretty nice to just stand and chill out here. We have some trees. You can see all the windows, so there's light coming in from everywhere. And obviously there's a bunch of security cameras, so anything anyone does that's like sketchy or anything is gonna be recorded. Nice little passage. Okay, so this is our main courtyard. We have buildings A and B here, and then we are in building C over there. That's primarily students, but there are still some French people in there. Over on this side, we actually have the building right next to us that we share the courtyard with, which is nice because there's a bunch of open space. The API building is actually over here. It's right in there, right when you enter, which is really easy and accessible. And there's also this nice little bench here, which is really cool to just sit and chill on. Yeah, it's just a nice spot to relax if you want to get out of the apartment but don't want to go super far. There's a good amount of privacy, but it also is outside of the building. So that's the courtyard. So we're on Rue de Miromesnil, which is where the metro is down there, but there's also a bunch of great lunch stops here. All right, so I figured I'd take everyone with me on my walk to the gym because it's a pretty frequent part of my routine, and it might be part of yours too. It's super easy. So I'm walking up Rue Corvetto here, Rue Corvetto en français, and making my way up to Keep Cool. It's super easy. Probably like 5 total minutes. This is literally the street that it's on, Rue de Lisbonne. Yeah, it's right in here. Just get in and then tap the entrance. All right, so I'm just finishing up here at the gym. Figured I would show you my walk back home. Yeah, you can see people getting back from work. Lots of foot traffic, but I kind of like it. It makes the area feel pretty lively. Here we're gonna walk by Supermarché G20, which is a really good easy stop for either fresh food or just like, you know, prepared stuff like a typical grocery store. I often stop in on my way back from the gym. As you can see, a lot of happy hour action at these two places, which is really nice. Up here is Proxy Super, another like little convenience store. It's open a little later than G20 or like Monoprix usually, so if you're looking for something really quick for late night, it's pretty easy to just go in. It's literally right across the street. Yeah, right here is the apartment. We'll just go right inside, and we made it back already, just like that.